And if you see this man on stage, you'll understand why fans say he got his talent from his dad, a Texas music legend. Now here's a hint. He and his father share the famous last name of Nelson. And while that connection has opened big doors, Lukas Nelson continues to pay his dues in small-town venues.
Yeah, like Dan Silverleaf in Denton, where CBS 11's Carol Cavazos shared a song with the son of music royalty.
Lukas Nelson and his band Promise of the Real brought the real deal to New York when they appeared for the first time on Letterman. It was electrifying. Nelson was headbanging, playing guitar with his teeth, and shook his head so hard his glasses flung to the stage. 1 year later, in January of this year, 22-year-old Lukas Nelson appeared at Dan Silverleaf in Denton. He had a new, clean-shaven look, but was still singing his heart out. We talked in his tour bus about music, style, and influence. One of the biggest, his dad.
You mentioned your dad. Do people say you sound like him or a little bit like him? Or?
A lot of times people say I sound like him.
Who is his dad?
Said the dark clouds are rising, and I'm standing out in the rain.
78-year-old country music legend Willie Nelson.
Or they say you don't sound like him at all. Or they say you look like him, and then other people will say, oh, you don't look like him at all.
I've been trying to call my baby, and I can't get a single sound.
The name is an obvious door opener, but Lukas Nelson's obvious talent keeps it from slamming shut.
I think that you can have all the opportunity in the world, but if you're not good, it doesn't matter, you know. They just fade away.
Lukas didn't always realize he'd be following in his dad's footsteps.
First thing I ever wanted to do was be an Olympic swimmer.
First, he had to overcome stage fright. He says a dream at the age of 10 helped him get over it.
I just remembered that dream where I was coming from the heart.
A philosophy the entire band is in tune with.
It's okay to move and smile and dance, and there's nothing wrong with that, feeling good.
Promise of the Real is booked with 250 gigs this year, but they don't come off as having struck it rich.
They just went shopping, probably a lot of organic stuff. Actually, they didn't get a lot, did they?
Milk and pizza.
Milk,
Pizza
eggs. Eggs are important. We can cook eggs. We have a hot plate.
They are comfortable, though, having upgraded from an RV to Willie Nelson's old tour bus, for which they've taken over payments. They aren't asking for band aid either. But when Lukas chipped his tooth playing guitar...
You haven't gotten it fixed yet?
No, that's expensive. That's life.
Or maybe he's just keeping it real. A promise he and his band say they promise to keep. In Denton, Carol Cavazos, CBS 11 News.
Quick story from Carol. Lukas Nelson, by the way, born in Austin, but grew up in Southern California mainly, as well as Hawaii. Not a bad life, huh?
I know, really. Good luck to him. And our Larry Mowry joins us now. A lot of snow.